Hello everybody, welcome back to Wolfeei Extras. Today we're going to be ranking the Pokemon starters on a tier list because I feel like it, and we're doing it. That's what we're doing today. I'm going to be ranking every single Pokemon starter from Generation 1 to Generation 9, and then I will be maybe giving some explanation on my decisions because there's a reason why I'm putting them there. Anyways, let's get started. Bulbasaur. I don't think you can really put the Gen 1 starters anywhere but S tier because they're just like the starters. Like if you're thinking about Pokemon starters, these are the starters. You can't really argue with like them being good, right? Now, if we're talking about evolutions, I think, you know, I think Charmeleon is very solid. I think Ivysaur is very solid. Wartortle is okay. When you're thinking about final evolutions, obviously Charizard is most people's favorite. Venusaur is pretty good. Blastoise is a turtle. So, I mean, it's pretty good, but, you know, I might move Squirtle down to A. I think Bulbasaur and Charmander are kind of goated, and I think Squirtle, you know, he's doing his best, but compared to the other two, I think he is the weakest link. So, we'll put him in A. All right, Chikorita, I don't know if this is a popular opinion. I think Chikorita is one of the worst starters out there. It's just, I don't know, it's not doing it for me, so I'm gonna put Chikorita in like C. I don't think any starter is a D or whatever. I'll just call it F because I'm not putting anything there either way. But yeah, Chikorita's a C tier. Cyndaquil, I have some nostalgia bias for Cyndaquil. I think it's pretty solid. Quilava used to be like my favorite starter, or like starter evolution for a while. Or at least like one of my favorites, just because I don't know, it just worked for me. So I'm gonna put Cyndaquil at a solid A tier. Totodile I think is okay. I think it's just a B tier. It's just okay. I could be wrong. Actually, it's my opinion. I can't be wrong, but Totodile is solid. I think Gen 2, you know, when I want a starter, I want it to be a starter that I'm really happy to use. The issue I have with Gen 2 and also in Gen 8 as well is that the starters evolve and then don't gain a second type, and I'm like, why? You're just so basic. Like, why would you do that? So yeah, for that reason, they're not any of them. Any of them will whatever. None of them are S tier. So let's get continuing to the other ones. Gen 3 is kind of similarly to Gen 1. They're all good. However, I think these are better than the Gen 1 starters, and that might be an unpopular opinion. But obviously, Mudkip is a lot of people's favorite. I personally really like Trico, and Torchic's really good. However, I will move Torchic down because Combusken looks like a PP, so, you know. Mudkip is very solid. Do I like Mudkip more than Charmander? No. Do I like Trico more than Charmander? Kinda. I like him because he's a silly little guy. I like his personality. He's got a good personality. He's a fun little dude. I feel like he's versatile. And you know, Charmander, you throw Charmander in the water, he dies. So it's not really, you know, it's not really doing it for me. All right, Gen 4 time. I will say this now. My least favorite one is Piplup. However, Empoleon is cool, mainly because of its typing. Because it's a very, you know, it's a one of a kind. Turtwig, kind of awesome. You know, the thing with Turtwig is like Grotle kind of stinky, but Torterra is pretty dope. The weakness to Ice type is a little silly, but whatever. I do think, I'll put him in A. Chimchar is cool. I don't think he's as cool as Turtwig. Turtwig's just better. Piplup I think is solid. I'll put him at the end of no. Put him at high B because Prinplup kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. I could be offending a lot of people here, but Prinplup is kind of dookie. He kind of sucks. Next up, I'll probably go over them at the end as well and like adjust them. Gen 5. I don't really like Snivy, but I also don't think it's bad. I think that's a good spot. Snivy is cool. Then Servine is okay. Serperior I don't like. I'm not a fan. Tepig, you know, Tepig's okay. Also don't think he's better than Piplup. Emboar is kind of awesome. And what even is the second one again? I don't even remember, but that one looks solid. What, Pignite? Isn't it that one? Something like that? Pignite's a little weird. Actually, he's a bit lower than I think he goes below Serperior. Serperior, if they gave Serperior Dragon type, which obviously they wouldn't give a starter because Dragon type is really good, but imagine if they did, Serperior would have been sick. Now Oshawott. Oshawot's awesome. I love Oshawott. He's cool. That's my guy for Gen 5. That's my pick for Gen 5 starter. The thing with Oshawott is awesome. Dewott is sick. I love Dewott. But the last one, Samurott it's okay. It's okay. I think the remade version is pretty decent. What is it called? Hisuian Samurott is pretty good. Is he higher than? No, he might be higher. I think he's higher than Cyndaquil. No, he's not. Nah, he is. I wish they gave him a second typing as well. Emboar being a firefighting type and the other two having nothing is a little silly. I don't really like that one, but whatever. Gen 6 time. Oh boy. I love Froakie. Froakie is kind of the best, almost. Is he? I'll put him there for now. Chespin. I think Chespin's a solid one. I think Quilladin is a little weird, but I think his evolution is pretty good. So I'll put him there. Maybe a bit higher. He's he's grass fighting, which is kind of interesting. I'll put him there. Fennekin's pretty good. I like Fennekin. Fennekin's pretty good. I don't think it's better than Squirtle though. Actually, yeah, I'll probably adjust this later because Squirtle is definitely better. Squirtle's there. Gen 7 time. Rowlet. I mean, Rowlet is a popular opinion that he's good. I don't really know where I would rank him in total, because Rowlet is cute. Dartrix is interesting, but Decidueye, first of all, sick name. It looks, the name looks awesome, and then the typing's pretty cool. A grass ghost type. It's pretty dope. I actually really like Rowlet. I think I'd like him more than Bulbasaur. I don't know if I would like him more than Mudkip. I think Rowlet goes there. Litten, look. Incineroar is a little interesting because of Smash Bros. I do think Litten could be a A tier. I think Fire Dark is pretty interesting. I think that's a cool type. I really like dark types, so I'll put him in A. Better than Fennekin, yeah, but not better than Cyndaquil. And then Poplio. Look, I think Poplio is cool. I think whatever the evolution of Poplio is a little weird. Brionne, I think it's called. Brionne is a little weird. And then the last one, I don't remember the name. Primarina is okay. So it kind of has to go in B, but where in B? Better than Totodile, better than Tepig. Better than Snivy? Maybe. No. Yeah. No. So we'll put him there. Gen 8 time. Grookey. Grookey's the one I picked. I actually really like Grookey. I think Thwacky, I think, is the second one, is a little weird. But Rillaboom is kind of awesome. I put Grookey in A tier. Probably there. I also like him because he's a monkey. I like the monkey. Cute monkey. Scorbunny, I think, is pretty good. I think because I watched the start of the beginning of the anime where, like, I'm pretty sure it's Go. Go has a Scorbunny. That made me like Scorbunny a lot more. And its evolutions. I'd like to argue that Scorbunny could qualify for S tier. However, I think high A tier is better. I do think, actually think a Scorbunny is better than Squirtle, maybe. No, actually, that's just not true. Better than Chimchar? I mean, Monferno is pretty cool. I think I've seen Infernape too much, which is probably why I like it less. So yeah, Sobble. The thing with Sobble is, I really like Sobble. I don't actually... Oh, okay. Sobble's evolution is a little weird. Inteleon is pretty cool. But that's about it. Sobble probably goes... The thing is, Sobble himself is pretty cute. Probably put him... The thing is, though, I've ranked a lot of these based on their evolutions as well, so he has to go lower. Probably put him there. Or maybe, no. Because Piplup's just a lot better. I think I'll put Sobble... Ooh. There. Alright, Gen 9 time. I just realized that Chikorita is solo in C tier. I think I can fix that by putting Quaxley there too. I do think it's better than Chikorita. But god, actually no, wait, hold up, what am I doing? No, I actually like Quaxley. Sprigatito. Now, I said this from the start, that Sprigatito was the best one, and then the evolutions came out, and I was right. Do I think it's S tier though? I mean, Florigato was pretty cool. Meowscarada is pretty cool. I don't know. Unpopular opinion, possibly. I think Fuecoco isn't that great. I think it's okay. I don't really like the evolutions of Fuecoco that much. But Fuecoco himself is really, really awesome. I think it's better than... And Polion is a lot better than, I think, whatever the hell Fuecoco's final evolution is. So, we'll get back to that. Sprigatito, I think, is A tier. Where in A tier, though? Better than Grookey. Better than Oshawott. Better than Chimchar? Yeah, I like him more than Chimchar. And Quaxley... Quaxley's, like, the thing with Quaxley is... Quaxley... Jesus. He himself is okay. His evolution sucks. His final evolution's actually kind of awesome. A lot of people don't like it because he's, like, weird. But I like him because he's weird. He's not in F tier. I did not mean to put him in F tier. But who do I like him more than, though? I do think Fuecoco is better. No, I think Fuecoco himself is better, but I think Quaxley's final evolution is kind of sick. Put him there. This is probably a very unpopular opinion, but yeah. Do I just want to stick with this? I'll just stick with it for now. This is my tier list of all the starters. Roast me in the comments if you want. This is just based on my personal preference. I understand that a couple of these are probably very off when you're considering all of Pokemon. Actually, here, we'll put Squirtle back up because I don't want to disrespect Squirtle. Here's my final tier list. Yeah, I think Fuecoco is one that people like a lot. Chimchar is some of people's favorite starter, or at least I know a couple people who really like Chimchar. I know Misty's a really big fan of Snivy, but like, you know, I don't think they're that great. So here's my tier list. I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know if you want me to do more tier lists on non-Minecraft related things, or even on something Minecraft related. And I'll see you all later. Goodbye!